Nicolas, he just came into the film school when he had the money to make the Pusher film. So he had to choose between the film school or make the film because they wouldn't accept it. So he said no thank you to the film school, the first time in history, because everybody would give their right arm to get in there. There was this very young boy, short sleeves on his pants and glasses like this, and he wanted to make a film about the drug environment in Copenhagen. And I was like, ooh, what's going on here? We would rent the apartments. If we happened a scene in this apartment and the next scene was over there, we would shoot in here and we would go down the stairs filming it and run across the street, maybe hit a car and go up the other apartment. Fuck! 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 So it was a super rock and roll atmosphere in the film. And we could do that because nobody knew who we were. We were running on the street and they thought we were just dealers and pushers. So the energy was very liberated in the sense that we had a feeling we were doing something special. At the same time, we had no idea how you make a film. Nicolas had an idea, of course, but we just tried to be the characters, and hopefully we were nailing the scenes, and hopefully it would turn out to be a film. Yeah, a lot of things happening right in that period. I mean, the dogma concept was invented by Lars von Trier and Thomas Vinterberg, and that group of people was people working in the thriller genre. And then there was Nicolas, who was actually out first doing what we could call documentary realism style, even though it was fiction. So I would definitely put Nicolas as the first one who changed it for real in this country. The whole dogma concept was very inspired by Pusher One, even though they will never admit it.
Du kan også skaffe mig en pistol.
Hvad fanden skal du bruge en pistol til?
Ja, for sjov. Du skal ud om mit og Louises liv, forstår du, mand? Fordi du er psykopat!
Det er bare en film, ikke?
Du ser film. Hvilken skid? Du ser 4 film om dagen, okay?
I was playing him, basically. Well, if you ask him, I'm always playing him. But this was very much him. A guy, a nerd who works in a video shop and tries to get in contact with this girl. But the funny thing is that when I read the script, there was a lot of cool scenes. He was pretty cool. And I had to talk to him and say, listen, Nick, you're not so cool. We have to take that out, you know. And he laughed a lot because he didn't see it as a cool thing, you know. It was just, but it was cool. It was too cool. I said, no, Nick, you're like De Niro in King of Comedy. You will repeat yourself 2, 3, 4, 5 times so it becomes embarrassing. And that's what we should do. And he loved the idea, so we worked on with the part a little, and it became almost him, my version of him.
Tony er muligvis på vej. Det har været nødvendigt med beholdmad en gang imellem.
Nu bliver kunstigt stramt.
Og jeg har da også måttet hente ham i fængsel.
De der 80.000 var ikke mine, mand.
Skal han vokse op og blive som dig?
Men så er det luder, mor. Skal han det?
Men du er ikke en skid for mig.
We had this concept of moving on to a next character. This time me, and then after that Zlatko Budic, and after that the guy who plays Little Mohammed. It was all set. We were about to shoot number 4 as well. But unfortunately, Little Mohammed ended up in jail for 7 years, so we couldn't shoot it. No, yeah, I know he says to everyone it was about money, and he wanted to make money. And maybe it was. But that's not... Having said that, for me, I didn't listen to that. I mean, it was the story, and the story was heartbreaking and beautiful. It was a very interesting character to make a leading character, because he is definitely not what we call a leading character. He is definitely a sidekick in his own film. Me and Nicolas do not see each other. We don't see each other if we're not working. Our work relationship is our relationship. We have total contrary interests. I mean, he can only, and I say only, talk about films. And I can almost only talk about sports. And it's It's weird conversations, you know. But once we start working, we have a common goal.
In the beginning, there was man and nature, and on the fringes of the earth, there was a reckoning.
What he does is radical, and it's okay to be radical. You don't have to ask permission to be radical. But it's the first film where we were really tools in his hands. It was difficult to bring a lot of things on the table because we didn't have that normal pitch story. And he said that, of course, we bring something, and we did discuss it a lot every evening, what we're going to do next day. But I'm sure that he feels he lost some control as well. But he didn't mind. There was something about the story that was going somewhere in the environment and with this cast and with everything that he found very interesting.
How to build it. What the fuck does all this mean?